We're assuming it's no caravans, but the sign is motorhomes as well, looking at that. If I had my swimming shorts on, I would definitely jump in that.
Something really interesting about something in our van. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, there's a bit of a drop at the side of the gutter, isn't there? Which you've got to be careful we're not going to hit. I want to touch your wing mirror. Bloody hell. Jesus. Whew, that was a bit close. Asphalt's and that out. Hello and welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
We are in Porto Covo, which is it's south of Lisbon and just above the Algarve, I believe.
Yeah.
That's where we're heading tomorrow, but we thought we'd stop here. We've got a couple of nights on a campsite. We've been doing loads of driving.
Yeah.
And we just wanted a break, didn't we?
We did, yes. Just a bit of a break. There is loads of free parking up that coastline though, but yeah, we're stopping at a campsite tonight.
Yeah, and tomorrow night. So we'll show you around once we get in, set up, and we've got something to show you.
Yeah.
This site is absolutely beautiful. It's called like a holiday village. We've got a premium pitch for a couple of nights, and Lee's had an opportunity to wash the van at last. So they managed to get all them flies off. Well, most of them.
90%.
Yeah. So it's looking a lot better. We've got the Starlink out. Just uploading another video. We've got the sun just up there, so we've got chairs out. And a bit of shade as well. These are huge pitches though, look at the size of this one here. And we'll actually show you the size of the one next door, so you've got an idea of what sort of sizes they are. You can see the one next to it that's empty. They're pretty good. So we're going to go and find a supermarket, get some shopping.
It's better though, isn't it?
It is loads better, yeah, definitely. So we're going to go and find a supermarket, and also, what else I say we're going to do? I'm going to do some washing. I'm going to find the laundrette, do some washing. Got a little bit to do. Something good is going on out here.
Cooking a feast, isn't I?
Cooking a feast.
First barbecue of the year, so awesome. So first time we've really been able to do it actually this year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Get the barbie out.
What you got on there?
On this massive pitch, so enormous. Just a bit of pork and pork sausages.
Nice. Are they pork sausages? Definitely not chicken.
Yeah, no, definitely pork. Had a picture of a pig on it. So, yeah, that's lovely. It's good to get the barbie out finally.
Well, let's go and enjoy.
Sometimes the best sunset is from the roof of the van. It's just going down over there.
Hi, good morning from sunny Portugal. Look at that weather out there. That is amazing, isn't it? Yet again, we've got some really good sun. I have to keep the flies out, so I have to keep moving this. So we're watching a bit of YouTube last night, chilling out, and we saw on another YouTube channel that something really interesting about something in our van. And we just wanted to share it with you.
Morning! So, there is a bit of a difference in our living space. Now, it is thanks to Bob and Jenny from Bob Earnshaw. Now, we was watching them last night. They've got a new van, very similar to us, just different layout slightly. However, there's certain things. This table, you know when you get fixated on something? Now, we thought through the table you can move, I suppose, to help people get in and out. Not reposition it totally.
Well, I knew you could reposition it when you wanted to sit in the travel seats if you wanted to work, okay. But I never thought about doing it
in a living space.
Yeah, yeah.
So this table, I've known of people now that have been taking these tables out, putting a plate over the floor, recarpet, and then having you know, the little round tables that you can put attached with an arm, stuff like that. So I was thinking of doing the same. However, what I now realise, which is this way, so there's your handle to move the table, it is literally, we had it like this.
That way, yeah.
So we had it that way. Okay, so that's how it's always been. Now we have moved it this way and a little bit like that, but not really much. So, and it fixes there. However, it was always a pain for me. Jodie's sitting here, I'm squeezing round the table, moving it slightly and stuff like that.
When you're sat down there,
Yeah.
it kind of traps you in, doesn't it?
And then we never really used, you
That-
know, this space or
that
this
sofa,
space.
no.
But now, with the change, realising that the table can actually spin right round, it can go the other way as well, we can actually push it right out the way. So it creates, okay, that gap there is pretty much the same, but it creates a bigger space here or here, and it just feels so much more spacious.
One of the things I like about it is when it was the other way that Lee just showed you how we've been having it, when I wanted to get in these cupboards, I had to lean over, right over to get into them, because I'm stood this side of the table. But now I can move right in. So as you can see, I'm right in now. Instead of being like there, trying to reach it,
Yeah.
I'm right in, and I can comfortably get into this and reach right over there if I wanted to, which is what I couldn't do before.
And the joys of it now is we can either sit there and more comfortable, or you can have that side table popped up without it getting in the way of anyone. So this side table here, we had to keep moving the main table
yeah.
to open that. But now there's enough space there to do what you need to do, and there's enough seats for us. So for now, I think I'm keeping the table because it's actually out the way.
And it is
keep
part.
stuff under here, my laptop and stuff.
And it is part of the bed, isn't it? So to get rid of it, you would have to be quite confident that you didn't need the bed making up.
Yeah, or reinstall it if you wanted the bed making up every time.
Yeah, yeah. But
yeah, happy with that. So this is the thing. Everyone always learns new stuff about the motorhome. We've had this over a year now, and is it over a year?
yeah.
Wow, already? Yeah, no, nearly a year.
June.
Nearly a
June.
year. June. So we've nearly had this van a year, and really we're only working out how the table actually works properly.
And when I was working from home, I was sat where Lee is, and I had this table fully out. Now, when we had the table fully out before and it was facing the other way, it took up all the room.
Well, I'll show you quickly.
Yeah.
I'll show you. So, turn it all the way around this way. Pull a bit out there. Dump them. You can go further back, wherever that lever is now.
And if I put this down,
There you go.
we just put this down a minute. But you can see,
It's created a lot more space, isn't it? Can go
yeah,
right
you
over
went
here.
right. It was right over there, and you were
know.
sat having something to eat at this side here,
Yeah.
really comfortably, and I was over there working.
Over there on your laptop working.
And you've still got all the space here to get round, and that's
Exactly
so.
that.
Yeah, it's a lot
So,
better.
Yeah, so actually the design ain't that bad, to
Yeah.
be fair. Maybe it's just us, we didn't know how to use it properly, and maybe many others, so maybe that's helped you. This table, you can move it, you know, many places. Yes, this seat is a pain. It will always be a pain, but if there's only two of you in the van anyway, even if there's four, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats here, with this table fully up.
Yeah,
There you go.
we are in a van at the end of the day. It's not
Yeah.
meant to be a mansion. Compromising everything.
You like it that way, don't you?
I just like watching you spinning around in the
Right.
motorhome.
Happy with that. Should we get out there and actually do some exploring today?
Yeah, I want to. I want to get out in that sun.
Let's go.
So this is the village area, I would say, why it's called a village.
Yeah.
And the motorhomes are just an add-on, like you do with your statics at times. So you can see there's a big row across there and one across there, and I think that's a little stream in the middle. which is really pretty. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah, yes. Got a generous sized toilet block as well, massive.
And then you've got some more motorhomes over there. So this is the toilet block area. And through here, you have got washing up areas. Also got a laundrette.
Yeah, 3 washers, 2 dryers, and looks like it's all done with this. And we can, yeah, pay by card. Oh, look at that, English. There we go, wash, dry, select it. So they're the ones available. So they're all numbered. You can just pick one. €5. And it's probably going to be around 3 for the dryer.
We're going to come and do some washing.
Standard.
We're going to come and do some washing later, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you how it works,
Yeah.
if it works all right. This is the area where I think the normal size pitches are when you book them, which look really nice.
Yeah, and you can see you can easily get your motorhome on there. No problem at all. On this site it has got a big swimming pool, a restaurant, it's got a little shop, not much in it to be honest. Play area, like the little park, tennis court, basketball, football thing. But yeah, ideal.
It's even got a gym there, look, and just beyond that is the kids' play area. I'm not going to film that because there's children in there at the moment, but that's really good. This is a restaurant. Apparently it's good food. We ain't tried it yet. May do tonight, not sure. So, but yeah, got a restaurant on site. A little pond with some fishing just near the reception. And koi carp in there. And this is the reception area. Mm-hmm. Just over there. Just outside the reception area, they've got a massive sign. So you know that you're in the right place. Yeah, because COSTA do VIZIR Beach Village. Right. I haven't actually said where we were till now. Yeah. Yeah, so you do come out and you've got a track running alongside the site. We think this is an area that's getting done up and coming area really. The beach location's lovely and all that. There's not much really here to do. There is a few restaurants and stuff, but it is quite a big building site going on the outside of the camp. As you can see, that's where they're doing the building, so they are doing apartments there. Yeah, and the pictures look quite nice, don't they? I'll see if I can show you that. So the entrance in, or the entrance that we were coming down, it's all on the coast. So it's a beautiful way in. You just got to be careful with motorhomes going the other way. We do think there's quite a few restrictions for motorhomes here, and we'll show you as we go round the signs that we've seen for that. But the road you come up is this road, and it's quite a good road to come up. It's not a problem. So even though you've got the building site, you've got a lot of beautiful apartments or holiday homes, whatever they are. And then just at the end there is you'll just turn right, and that's the site entrance. So it is relatively easy to get on. And it was only about, I think it was about a K, so no more than a mile, I would say, up the coastal path off the main road. Most of their main roads out here are pretty good actually. You might be a little bit bumpy in some areas, but they're pretty good to drive on. So we're going to head down to the coast and just to see what we can see what things are open at the moment. I know what we'll see. The sea? The sea. The sea. We will see the sea. Actually, yeah, last night I might have pointed that out, but you can see the sea from the motorhome if you stick your head out the skylight. And that's the view. And that's the view. Show you better when we get down there. These are the signs we're on about. This is what Jodie was talking about here. So we're assuming it's no caravans, but the sign is motorhomes as well, looking at that. So you've got a lot of these down these streets. Now it could be they're narrow, but I think you could be all right getting down there. So I think they're just trying to keep motorhomes and caravans in one sort of area. It looks like we said as an up and coming area, and they're probably just trying to stop people, I'd say, living here for months in a caravan and stuff like that. So if you see that sign, no parking. made it to the coastline.
Yeah. Got a little breeze today, but it's still warm enough.
That's the road that you're coming on just up there. And you can see it looks quite nice enough to drive on. It is a bit narrow in places when two people are going, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a weight limit.
Ah.
We're 4.5 tonnes, so we're all right. Look at this beach. Absolutely amazing. Look at the colour of the sea. Or is it these glasses I'm wearing? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, very blue and very sandy golden sands.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
So we're going to have an apartment along here. Look at that one. And it's got the view straight
Definitely.
out to that cove. Lovely. Looks like it's got that building down there. Seems to be a restaurant or something, maybe toilets as well. Yeah, it is a nice beach, that one. There's a few of these dotted around this coastline actually. We just come up to a viewpoint here and we've got this board in front of us. So you were saying, weren't you, just reading this, that the blue, this beach or this area has got a blue flag award, which is an international award, did you say?
Yeah, it's an international award and they do it in Portugal. The area, the environment and the beach and the water quality and the accommodation, there's loads of different criteria, but when it's bathing season only, you will see the blue flag if they've hit that criteria. It's like an award really.
Yeah, so they won the award.
We can't see the blue flag at the moment. I believe it looks like this.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. And that's a programme for it. So 2023, environment, education and information, water quality, environmental management, safety and services. Yeah, so this is everything. So it got awarded it in 23.
Yeah, let's see if it can get it in 24, but it looks stunning, so I'm sure it will. There's your flagpole standing there for the blue flag, if they win it again this year, maybe. We've got this viewpoint here, just looking down. Bit of a wind coming up today.
That's the road there that you can come in and go out on along the coastal road. And if you can see along the coast, you won't be able to make it out. But as far as it goes, there is little areas for parking, and we've seen camper vans and motorhomes in there, haven't we?
Yeah, so people are parking along the coast. We have seen one within the town as well, where people are parking.
I'm going to take a picture of Lee now, next to this sign.
Oh,
So
lovely.
if you go over there, I'm just going to get my camera out. So let's have a look if we've got him in. I think we may have. Let me just check. I just want to make sure I've got him. Yeah, I believe I have. Let me just check that out. Yep, got it in. Got you. You can take one of me now.
It has got a big hotel here as well. I think there is a few hotels and places you can stay if you want to visit this area, not with any sort of motorhome or van. On a car park.
On a plane.
On a plane, yeah. That'd be a different type of travelling, but we all do it our own way, don't we? Yeah. But it's amazing coastline. So it's a bit rugged in areas, but I love the pockets you've got, the little coves you've got with the golden sands. Looks beautiful. And that probably shelters you from a bit of the wind as well. So I think this goes round at like a point. So as we start going round, if the wind's on this side, the wind should die down on the other side because it'll be getting protected by the rocks, obviously. Hopefully, yeah. And there's always little walkways down to the beach. Look at that, it's so clear, the water. Absolutely clear. So we're gonna take a walk now, and we've seen this little path they've made. So we'll walk down here and see where this takes us, but I can only imagine it's going to be stunning views.
Looks like there's a cave sort of under there as well. You probably wouldn't pick it up, but just
Yeah,
in
there is,
that
yeah.
indent there where them lighter rocks are, just above there there's a hole, so I reckon that's a cave.
Yeah, look how, I can't believe how clear the water is. We're taking a route diversion.
Yeah, be careful when you've got the camera because it's slippery with the sand, so I'd hold on.
Yeah. Oh, you can go down onto this cove. So we're going to go and check it out. We're going down there.
Wow.
It's amazing this, isn't it? Like we say, we've got loads of little coves to explore around here. If I had my swimming shorts on, I would definitely jump in that.
No one wants to see you in your Speedos. Quite big steps, quite chunky.
We're back up the top.
With a camera, and I'll take you to the edge. So that's where we just were, down there. I'm right on the edge now, just about. That. How beautiful is that? Bit of a drop down there.
Yeah.
Look how close to the edge I am. It's there. There's like no railings or nothing. People just let you to trust yourself, isn't it? You know your own limits, I think.
Yeah, you can get pretty close to the cliff edge here, so I want to be careful. But there's a little void down here and all. Look at that.
Wow.
That goes quite far down. Every little corner you turn, again. It's beautiful. Obviously, exploring, be it a city, be it a beach town, all has its good stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think these are people's back garden.
Yeah.
They can come and sit out in the back garden and that's their view. It's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Lovely view. It's a lovely breeze actually.
It is, but
Yeah.
I do prefer it a little bit warmer. I mean,
Well, yeah, if
breeze.
I'm there sunbathing, but I can guarantee back at the motorhome that will be scorching. Just looking at the colour of some of the rock here, so you got, it's quite a rustic colour, isn't it? Even like an orange, but it's a bit sandy actually. So what sort of rock is that then?
Sandy rock.
Sand, like a sandstone type thing. Yeah, it does seem to disintegrate, so
You've got that there.
careful when stepping on it.
Then you've got all the grey sort of.
Yeah, the grey harder rock, but this is like a soft, quite soft. If anyone knows, stick it in the comments. And why is it so, I don't know, rustic looking, you know, like rusty type colour?
So I'm going to attempt this, but it's quite windy. So I don't know. Oh, you can probably hear that wind. Right. Let's see. Because these steps are a bit narrow. But at least it's got these railings here. I wouldn't be walking over that bit. Wow, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. I guess you've got to do these things. There's another little cove down there. There's a little beach. And, which is nice. And look at that. You can really see the coastline more from up down here. With all the little coves and that. You come down this end. Wow. I love coming out on little points like this. There's even people swimming in that water. That bit there is all on its own, look.
Yeah.
I know there is an island here somewhere, I don't know where that is. See, if you just get your speedos on, swim across there, climb up there, and I can take a picture of you.
Oh, lovely. I can jump off there and all. I've just noticed we've got a little beacon on this point here. And this is where we can see the island. There we have it. So this is standing out on this coastline here.
So peaceful. It's a really relaxing stop, this one. And then you've got all the apartments, probably holiday homes and what have you. Along here there's a pizza place there.
When I said it goes round a little bit, but not as much as I thought. And they got this big platform here. And you've got that island just over there.
I found the island on Wikipedia. I probably won't pronounce it right, but Pesiguero Island?
Pesiguero.
Yeah. It's an island of the peach tree.
Ooh.
It's got a fort on it.
You know, I did notice something in the middle.
Yeah, from the 15th, 16th century. So we've just been in that little shop there. Get some bits, but it's it can get quite expensive because the tourist kind of prices, aren't they, in there?
Shopping supermarket tomorrow.
This looks like the town area we're going to walk up.
Yeah.
So you've got some souvenir shops. Selling bits of jewellery, fashion stuff, and
your bracelets.
some
Got
wood.
a couple of bracelets, but they mean something to me. So.
That's the wooden fish as well. They have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it obviously was an old port, or is a port of sorts, because it's within the name.
Yeah.
So yeah, a few restaurants down here as well.
It's really nice, isn't it? Oh, look at that view down there. Yeah, down the road, and then you can see the hills in the background. I think all the white and blue buildings. Yeah, it's like that all the way through, isn't it? There's one for sale.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to get us to go in, doesn't he? Shoe shop.
Yeah.
I love these little streets. I love the way they're keeping the blue and white theme going all the way through.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Looks like the church in the middle.
Yeah, well, you've got like a square
Yeah, so this is
area. Yeah.
This is the centre square, isn't it?
Yeah. And it is a parish area. And there's the church, I guess.
You're correct.
Yeah.
It has a bell and a cross on top.
So the area we've just shown you is stunning and beautiful and
Lovely on that coast,
resorty,
isn't it?
and it's like deserves the blue flag and everything. It's beautiful. When you start coming away from it, like most seaside towns, I would say, when you start coming away from it, it's not just run down; it's still under construction.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's not run down at all. It is literally just under construction. Quite a lot of the areas further back, but it's all apartments. It's new hotels, new houses, new probably villas and stuff like that. So, but there is a community here, so it's not just holiday apartments.
Yeah,
and people do live here. So it's a lovely area.
Look at that. See, it's still under construction. Yeah, you can see.
Well, you can see the contrast, can't you? So, yes, you've got a lot of bits under construction, but there is within there beautiful buildings. You know, it's really nice and painted and decorated, nice gardens. So, areas like this, don't be put off by it, because everywhere's going to have construction. They're just trying to make this even better than it already is.
Now we're just heading on back up to where we came from when we started our site for this evening, and this is the area we showed you as soon as we came out, where I said it's going to be made into apartments.
Yeah.
As you can see, the crane is moving around up there. So they're working on it right now. Looks like it's going to be these stunning like apartments. isn't it? There's a shop area. Got like a little table outside. He's just gone away at the moment, he'll be back soon. Just going to grab something from in there. And you've got a nice swimming pool area just through there. So you're after some of them?
Yeah, cold ones. Show them where they were yesterday.
Lots of water. Bits and pieces. Right, so that's us back then. We've got a beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're going to chill out here in the sun while we've still got some sun. What do you think of this campsite then?
The campsite, I think's really nice actually. It is a nice campsite. It's got everything you need on it, and it's good for a respite stop for a couple of days.
It's the best pitch I think that we're going to have or see, and so far it's the best campsite, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. This pitch I could probably get
Yeah.
3 of them on here. So
Yeah,
ideal if you've got a caravan and an awning and a car though.
yeah, I really enjoyed it here. It's so peaceful, lovely. Yeah, we've got some construction stuff going around, and you get your normal cars manoeuvring around, motorhomes in and out, and we are right near the service point, so you do get to see a lot of vans because they keep coming in before they leave to do their servicing. But that's fine, it's just like any other campsite.
Yeah.
But we can't complain, the weather has been amazing here, and yeah, I'd really recommend this place.
Yeah.
How much was it?
I can't remember.
Was it 81 or 79?
Something around €80.
About
around.
I reckon about €80 for the 2 nights.
Yeah. You probably can get cheaper pitches, so
We've gone
just
premium. We
You've
went
gone
premium, yeah.
So
So
it's entirely up to you of what level pitch you want, and like I say, probably go even non-electric if you want to, and it'd be even cheaper. So
the link's in the description for this site anyway if you want to check it out.
yeah, we'd just like to say massive thanks to everyone that's supporting the channel, and yeah, well, I suppose until the next vlog.
Salut.
Salut.
Ching ching.
Bye.
See ya.